Up.
It has been 6 months since this deadly crash along Orange Avenue in Fort Pierce that left a high school student dead and 2 of his friends hurt. Peter Green was inside that car. Tonight, he's outraged over the report that blames the driver and his friend Christian Medina for that deadly wreck. Covering the Treasure Coast with the largest news team, Meghan McRoberts, live along Orange Avenue with the teens' take on what really happened. Meghan.
Well, since the crash, investigators have interviewed both witnesses, even both of the teenagers that were inside that car, trying to figure out what led Christian to drive his car into this pole. One of those teens, Peter, saying he had the best vantage point of the wreck, but he says what he told investigators didn't completely make it into this final report. While recovering at home from a baseball injury, Peter Green's friends and teammates message him, all outraged that their friend Christian is being blamed for his own deadly accident that also injured Peter and his brother.
I'm angry, really angry.
Saying there's another driver who should also be held responsible.
Going on Midway, it's the first time we saw him flash his lights behind us.
Peter says it was another student who was following closely behind them on their way to school that morning.
Get on Orange, comes up behind us again. We stop at Hartman, truck turns off, light turns green. He passes us and swerves close in front of us.
Saying the other driver continued to drive that way down Orange Avenue, causing all of them alarm.
What is he doing? Like, why is he doing this? Every time we turn into a lane to get out of his way, he just keeps following us.
Peter says the other driver ultimately pulled in front of them before Angle Road, but stepped on the brakes.
Christian just panicked and just spun the wheel.
The FHP report shows that Christian trying to pull around the other driver, then overcorrected, sending his car spinning into this utility pole.
If he hadn't cut in front of us, we would have kept going in the left lane.
But the Florida Highway Patrol says it was ultimately Christian's overcorrection that caused the crash, clearing the other driver.
The most responsible driver in the whole world is getting blamed for an accident. It's just horrible.
But while angry, Peter says he's also now determined to make sure he defends his friend.
We can just get the truth out there. I mean, it's all we can do now.
And the state attorney's office will not be filing criminal charges against that other driver. The Florida Highway Patrol telling me just because the other driver was a distraction, they say that is not enough to consider him a cause of the crash. In Fort Pierce, Meghan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.